Okay. Hey everybody, it's Tim from Lanessa Farm Specialty and Heirloom Livestock. Thanks for joining us again today. As always, you can reach us on our website at www.lanessafarms.com. Give us a call, send us a text. If you have questions, let us know and we'll try to make some videos to answer your questions for you. This is a little bit different than normal. As you know, I normally do the cartoon intro and everything else, but today I just want to make a quick short video on creep feeders and creep entrances. So I've got some questions from people lately about setting up creep feeders and setting up entrances for their creeps. And the creep gates themselves are really expensive. They can be well over $100. And so I just wanted to show people how I make my creep entrances. It's nice and cheap. And it's something that most people can do at home with some scrap stuff that they have laying around. So this is a creep area that I have. It's not actually in use right now, but this is kind of away from everybody, so I figured it'd be a good opportunity to show you how I do this. So if you look here, this is a creep. A creep's just an area where your babies can go, where your adults can't go. This way, if I want to put food in here, the babies can come and go as they choose, but this entry prevents adults from getting in and out. As you can see, our spacing here is about 5 inches apart. And what that does is that just gives us enough room for the lambs to squeeze through, but the adults to not be able to get in there, and the chickens help themselves to it as well. This is a simple setup made from rebar and PVC pipe. The reason that I put the PVC pipe over top of the rebar is, as you can see, it allows it to turn. That way when the animals are going through, they'll actually cause these to roll, and it's not pulling on their wool or on their hair, depending on the breed. This works great for sheep. It works great for goats. If you look up here, you can see I've actually got holes drilled in various locations, and what that allows me to do is, if I want to pull one of these up and out, I can, and I can actually adjust. I can actually adjust how much spacing I have, if the lambs are smaller or if they're bigger. Be cautious as to the amount of height that you have. Here it looks like I've got about 14 inches of height space. Some animals tend to be very narrow, and so what can happen is the 5-inch spacing alone isn't enough. You need to watch how much height spacing you have as well, so the adults can't slip through there. Again, easy thing to do, easy way to set up your creep feeder. Scrap rebar and just PVC pipe. There's another board just like this one down here below that has the exact same holes drilled in it. That way the rebar can go through this one and through that one, and that's it. This is for sheep and goats, but if you wanted to make one for cattle or anything else, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. You would just have to adjust the height and find what works for you. You can add lateral bars in here as well with the same setup with the rollers. I'll leave that up to you to determine if that works for you or if it doesn't. But again, scraps laying around, do this for $20, $30 as opposed to the $150 to $200 that you would spend online. Thanks. And again, if you have any questions, just send us an email, shoot us a text, let us know, and we'll see what we can do for you. Have a good day.